Hey, I had a few people, partly on Instagram, wanting me to do a tutorial on this guy. Unfortunately, I don't plan on buying another one, so I'm not going to do that. But the torso bit that I messed with, I actually haven't glued it back together yet because it was already such a tight fit. I didn't really need to glue it back together yet, so I can take it apart and show you what I did. Just get that piece off of there. Alright, so inside there is a block, and I cut a little U shape into the top and the bottom so that he could bend all the way forward. Alright. And then, also, if you wanted to make some sort of cool droid, you have that whole middle section opened. And then, on the inside of here, everywhere you can see here where the plastic is a little stressed, that's where I cut it with my knife. I just took my knife and carved off a little bit here, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit in layers. You know, because it's hard plastic. You don't want to put too much force on there. You'll come back around and cut yourself. I cut myself on the fingers all the freaking time. So, be careful. You know, cut down to the center on both sides until it's down to, you know, the edge of, you know, you can see this flat surface here at the top. That ring originally went all the way around. And crap. And then I cut a little bit into this bottom one too. You can potentially cut all the way around. You can see that I did almost all the way to the sides too. But because this is a plastic overlay, and because it goes over this cube, you can potentially take all of the plastic out from around where the cube is and have it completely open to the cube on the top and the bottom, if you want. So, but what you're going to find is that, you know, the ribs and the hip piece end up touching each other anyway, so you're not going to get much more, you know, because you're still going to be crashing. You can potentially pull it all the way out there, but you know, that's not a natural position. You're never going to do that. So, I mostly focus on the forward. So, you know, it's just fine. And I've been doing this since I've been working on, like, Marvel Universe figures. You know, Marvel Universe figures, they actually put the peg that goes up into the torso is actually a hinge down in the middle of it. And so if you cut a little U shape out of the top ab on a Marvel Universe figure, you can actually get them to bend forward like that. It's crazy that they would put a hinge in there and not allow you to use it. So, you know, Hasbro's been doing that kind of stuff forever. At this point, I think the rockers have to be some sort of Hasbro safety problem. There's no way the engineers can't figure out a way to get rockers to work. It has to be, oh, well, for safety tolerances, you can't, you know, just pull these apart. So, you know, it's the easiest joint to fix, you know, when it's not like this. So, I don't really have a problem with them not being able to do rockers. I can fix them really easy. Not a problem. So, later.